Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we're going to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Brakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect out there feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And this is going to be in the spirit. Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson, right? So, you got ICE out there, right, raiding people's homes, right? I believe it was J.D. Vance. He was given full immunization. He gave these people, DJC basically gave these people full immunization, right? And so what's happening, man? You got ICE basically, using guns against people, right? ICE agent just killed that chick, that Edomite chick, right?
Had immunity.
Have full immunity, man.
So these are the times we're coming into, man. You're going to start to see that these people, these devils are going to just start killing people and wiping their mouth like they did absolutely nothing, like it's just normalized. And
you're gonna start seeing like it happen. When you start seeing it happen on your street, man,
that's when you're going to know.
When you start seeing and then on top of that, you have people that are just basically role playing as ICE agents. They're not even ICE agents.
That's just going to be and as the brother Amawang Gabar, the elder brother Amawang Gabar was saying, that people are going to be calling 911 saying there's men that are masked entering into my home, and it's going to be so-called ICE agents. And the scriptures say in the book of Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, be not ignorant of Satan's devices. So this devil is going to try to impose fear tactics. He's going to try to impose different things to try to throw you off the course. And you got to be, with your head on a swivel, man, sober and vigilant. And most of all, pray for protection, because the Lord will blind your enemies. If he sees that you're sincere and you're following him, he's going to blind your enemies. And the scriptures say, touch not mine anointed, or do my prophets no harm.
Yeah.
So we're under that Psalm 91 protection so long that we're staying in the Lord's face and we're seeking him.
And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, when shit really hits the fan, I think that's when that Isaiah 4:1 is going to kick in, right? Because there's these women out here, what happens? You see these videos of women's houses getting raided, and they start screaming, right? They start saying, "Where are my babies?" Right? They start, basically, freaking the fuck out, right? When they see that, man, like that whole spirit of I don't need, a husband, right, is gonna go out the window, right? And that goes into Isaiah 32:9, which says, "Rise up, ye women at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech," right? "Many days ye shall be troubled." So, these bitches right now, they're at ease, right? Because, Esau, he give them everything, right? His society promotes adultery, right? They have a very comfortable lifestyle. They can go cry on TikTok and they get these people sending money to them.
Yeah.
Right? So, you got bitches saying they're getting the cops calling them now because they don't want to pay their food bill because they know somebody else will pay for them. That's how what's the word, entitled these women are, right? But there's going to be a time where the Lord's going to take all of those things, right? Because they're going to because going in further into the verse, it says that they shall lament for the teats, right? Which means they're not gonna get those assistance anymore from Esau, right? And soon, man. And if you actually look up, right? If you actually look up, like what happens when there's no power, right? Other things happen, like they can't make food. They can't take a shower, right? There ain't gonna be no fucking Amazon to buy no makeup, right?
No Shein, no Team, none of that shit.
None of that fucking shit,
bitches, man. Because a lot of you women out there are raggedy ass bitches, man. You disrespect men. You put families against each other. You commit adultery, and in the Asian world we would have been dealing with you accordingly, but right now we can't because this is not our rest, and this place is not being ruled by righteous individuals, man. This earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. So with that being said, man, this place needs to be desperately restored. And there's sisters that are few and sincere out there, but for the most part, a lot of you bitches are full of shit. And I'm talking about even these women that, these Keishas that want to, wrap their head up and go around saying shalom with the head wraps and praise Yah, yeah, Yah. Like, listen, like, stay, like, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. We're sighing and crying that we get the fuck out of this place, man. Everything about this place is defiled. And the Lord's going to come back and destroy it.
Come on. This book of Micah 2:10, it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your place of rest, for it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction." Right?
Destroys your spirit. You touch it. This place is an unclean, wicked, evil ass society, man, with no regard for life, no regard for health, no regard, no empathy. Everybody's cold. And the scriptures say in Matthew,
love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, the love of many shall wax cold.
What do you see people doing right now? With the green tree, they're killing their fucking babies and then fucking twerking after it. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing ever happened.
Drinking their baby to death.
Drinking their baby to death, right? You got bitches, they'll be with like a man, right, or whatever, and they'll grab the wheel of the car and try to drive them off the road and kill them.
I had a bitch that do that to me before. She didn't know that the windshield wipers, where the windshield wipers were, that was the actual the thing that turned the park and the drive, and she just hit that and I almost drove off the fucking road.
Yeah.
I'm like, you crazy bitch. So these women are out of order. Okay, the society and the way it functions is out of order. And this is why we're praying for the Lord to come back swiftly, and He will. Yeah, He will very soon.
Yeah,
right?
That's why the scripture said what? Going back to what you were saying, a wicked woman given unto a wicked man, right? That's why they go for all these, these gangbangers, right? These fucking NBA young boy, a guy like that has what, like 26 kids or something.
27 kids, and you know what? These 2/3 niggas, man, are gonna get smoked, and you're gonna be watching that happening with your very own eyes. You're a nigga that wanted to act tough and macho, who wanted to bully people and kill people, whatever the fuck this guy does. You're gonna hear him say,
man, what the fuck? He's
not gonna know what's like, because you can't outrun a tank. You can't outrun a weapon, man. These niggas are so stupid. They think just because they have a gun and a couple of $1,000 in cash, they could do whatever the fuck they want. They're unstoppable and they're unbreakable. Well, you're gonna find out real soon. Kids are gonna freak out when that time comes, man, when it's really severe during Jacob's trouble. And like I said, Hakim,
what does the scripture say, right? The mighty men of Babylon shall weep.
Yeah.
Right? These guys that are flexing their AK-47s on the street, rap music videos, man. Fucking clowns, man.
People are so prideful.
That's all you know how to do, man. You don't have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All you know how to do is fucking rap and fucking shoot guns and fucking rob people, man.
And scriptures, Isaiah, it says, wisdom shall be the stability of thy time. So if you don't have wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and you don't have the Lord as your backbone, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, you're not going to be having no stability, man.
Yeah.
You're going to be like a tree that's planted with roots that are about to get blown over.
Yeah.
That's a mindset, and that's what's going to happen to you people. You people are so stupid. And we're calling you stupid because you don't have the Lord on your side. You don't trust in the mighty true power, okay?
And that's why what the wisdom of this world is foolishness, right? You got these, people, they think they're smart because, they can solve some complex math equation.
They could solve a Rubik's Cube in 5 minutes. Or they have a so-called 140 IQ. That doesn't fucking matter, man. The Lord's dealing with His elect, and He can grant wisdom to those that He chooses. And they might not look, and have that appearance of a so-called smart person. They might have a stutter. They could have a disability. But the Lord, He doesn't look at the outer appearance. He looks at the heart. Yeah. He looks at those that are willing to serve Him. So Akim, there's Akim out there that might have certain insecurities, certain demons that are trying to, plague their mind. And we're here to tell you that your role in this ministry matters. Whether you look at yourself as big or small in this ministry, you matter to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. You are the apple of His eye. Yeah, and you are a chosen royal priesthood. And you can never have anybody tell you otherwise, man. These fucking scoffers and people. Because let me tell you something. When you first get in this, you're going to have a lot of people, a lot of demons try to throw you out. And that goes into Matthew the parable of the sower. There's a lot of individuals that they come into this, they receive the knowledge, but because of people around them, because of certain distractions, they get choked out and they never get to, fully grow and root. And we're here to tell you, man, that you got to be one of those trees that ends up rooting and having fruit of your own no matter what happens, man. You cannot let anybody stop you from becoming the man that you're supposed to be for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
I want to bring out something. Hold on. This book of Ecclesiasticus 30:2. And it says, he that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him and shall rejoice among his acquaintance, right? So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, he has to chastise you first, and that's actually a good thing, because if he's chastising you, that like a father disciplines his son, right? He's dealing. That goes to show you that he's dealing with you, right? Because these other guys in the world that have it good, right? They get to fuck whoever they want, right? They get to they have all the money, all the fucking vacations, right?
You think these heathens, man, they got it so easy. They get to ask their daddy, oh, I want this Ferrari, this expensive Mercedes, and they get whatever the fuck they want. They don't got to work for shit. These trust fund babies and these people, they get to kick their feet up and always relax. They don't know what it is to suffer. They don't know what it is to go through shit. And even for the men that, are doing a little bit financially better than others, we still going through shit, man. We have this devil tries to shut our shit down. He tries to put roadblocks. You're always dealing with these fucking customers that are trying to, screw you over and scam you and take advantage of you.
Yeah.
And this is not our rest,
especially
man.
Eve, because I'm used to selling things online, right? And it's usually you'll get a message occasionally from Eve, right? And she'll say she'll try to literally fraud you. You'll send her your order, your package, her package will go through and everything, but she will literally try to
break the shit,
like manipulate the
item.
Yeah, you manipulate the item or manipulate the shipping system to where they'll say something like, oh, I never got my package, when they clearly did, right? And it goes to show you this fucking black woman, man, Eve, right? The Israelite woman in general is a fucking lying ass, manipulative ass fucking devil, man.
And Esau sides in her favor, and this is why, brothers, I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna say it how it is, man. A lot of you niggas, man, a lot of you people out there, man, you guys have Keisha as your woman. You're trying to make Keisha turn holy, man. You're trying to make her into a Proverbs 31 woman. Meanwhile, this is some backbiting bitch with 50 bodies. You wanna be Captain Save-A-Ho during these times. And these are the same women that are choking you out from serving the Lord. And I'm saying it how I'm saying it because I see a lot of people fall because of a woman. They fall out of this because of a woman. They drop the plow. They think, oh, because I have a wife, I'm going to take, a 1-year Sabbath and stop doing the work, and I'm going to drop the plow for a fucking woman. And Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is the one who controls everything. So
you mean to tell me, right, that you have 24 hours in a day, and you're spending all those hours with your fucking woman, man?
And I'm saying it how I'm saying it because I'm fucking pissed, man. I'm pissed when I see brothers, certain brothers, they come and they try talking to us and they want counsel, and then they're over here, spending their whole fucking day with Keisha.
They're not even our brother, because what does the scripture say? He who does the will of my Father, right? That's my brother, sister, right? That's not these people, if they fall out of the truth, man, you're not really our brother, man.
And they want to come back around and ask for stuff, and it's like, listen, we want to help the body, man, but when you're this person that's a sluggard and you don't want to, help yourself, then how are we going to deal with you, man? You got to learn the tough way, man. I'm tired of you people, man, because I have a lot of individuals, man. I'm saying this is a message for you. You're over here bullshitting and diddle-daddling, okay? And there's brothers there that sincerely care about your walk and you're trying to help. They're trying to help you, and then you go missing because you find a fucking woman. Or you go missing because you want to go sit and play video games all day, or you want to go, diddle-daddle or do whatever the fuck. You have tons of time to make a lesson. You have tons of time to do the work, to tap in with the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But people are lazy, man.
Even for these brothers that are out here saying, I want to I'll do a lesson, but I don't know what to make the topic on. man, just fucking
There's
just
hundreds
do it,
and
man.
hundreds of things you could talk about, man.
There's
Even
even-
if you're
there's
doing a
even-
5-minute lesson, man.
There's even brothers that they have videos on what to make videos on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you
It's
really
simple.
got no excuse, man.
No excuses,
You know,
bro.
you can just read. You know, just read a couple precepts, right? You do something, man. But these people, man, they got demons on them.
But here's the thing, man. You niggas just make excuses, man. So, Lucky, I'm making a turn right quick.
Yeah, what does the scripture say that let's bring that out. This is the book of John 10 and 12. It says, "But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep." Right? And what's a hireling, man? Someone who's just working just to get that money, right? They're not really or just to get something out of it. They're not really they're not working to with sincerity
and passion. You got to be passionate about this, man. You should be waking up every day and have it on your spirit, man. I want to come and put a lesson. I want to put a sacrifice to serve the Lord. But a lot of people are lazy, man. They rather play on the Xbox. They rather go binge watch fucking YouTube or Netflix all day instead of doing a lesson. And then you want to tell me you don't have the time to do a lesson.
Yeah, what was
you're hanging out with your woman for 4 fucking hours, 5 hours. Matter of fact, not even. There's niggas out there, man, that they're posted up with their woman all day.
Bro.
All day.
Don't
What the
even
fuck
leave
are
the
you
room,
doing,
man.
bro? What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Then your
Come
woman
on, man,
leaves
wake
you,
up.
and then you run out of your wits for
And
that
then you're
woman,
crying
man.
and talking to brothers. Oh, my woman left you. Well, guess what? The Lord's a jealous power. He will do that. He will do that. You're not going to make your woman happy on this side, man. You're going to have something to say.
It said, I have it right here. This is the book of Jeremiah 4 and 22. It says, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." Right? They can go out here. They know everything about scamming, right? How to commit adultery, how to
They know shit about what's it fucking called? All these other philosophies and fucking religions. Okay? And meanwhile, you want to just turn your back on the Lord. And this is why Hosea chapter 4 and 6 talks about, the people being destroyed for a lack of knowledge. These people are so fucking stupid, man. They don't have the knowledge of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. Neither do they care. These people are so fucking brain dead, man. And you got to stay away from these people. Amos 3 and 3. What does that say? Being
10 2 or more walk unless they be agreed.
Unless they be agreed. So you got to be on full, you gotta be on. How do I say this? You gotta be
not unequally yoked.
Not unequally yoked, man. This ain't the time to be just hanging out with everybody, anybody and everybody. So I think I had everything I had to say.
Yeah,
we made it to our destination. So with that being said, Akim, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, this in-transit lesson was edifying and exhorting to your spirit. We want to give all glory and honor to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, being the sheep of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.